Hi guys, how are you doing today? I am sitting down and filming a really fun video. I'm so happy that you clicked on this video and decided to hang out with me. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Today, we are going to be doing a little Sephora haul and first impressions. This bag looks tiny, but you guys know how it happens at Sephora. You think, I'm just gonna run in, grab a few things, and then you walk out and you spent like $300 and you're like, oh, okay, that just happened. But anyway, I have a bunch of some fun stuff to try out and I'm excited to see how this goes. I've got a lot of new products that I was really wanting to order and try, and actually we got to go into a Sephora store, which I was really happy that I did because I had a bunch of products in my cart online and I was like, you know what, since I'm here, I'm gonna go into the store instead and like play with them first. And there were some products that I was like, okay, I'm glad I came in so I could actually see my shade. I'm glad I came in so I didn't get that, like I didn't like some things that I was originally gonna go for, but yeah. We got a full face-ish in here and we're just gonna jump right in because I even have a moisturizer. So to start, we're gonna use this. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is Charlotte's Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer. My skin has been so dry recently and I have heard a lot of good things about this. So I just got a tiny little, like one of the sample ones in the checkout aisle because this stuff is not cheap, but good skincare is rarely cheap. So that's what it looks like. It's just like a nice thick cream. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and apply it to my whole face. That stuff feels really nice on the skin. It actually sort of reminds me of the Summer Friday Jet Lag Mask. That sort of consistency, and it just goes on and makes your skin feel really smooth and it just feels soothing. I like that. I hope it doesn't like break me out or anything. That would be the only reason that I probably wouldn't like it, because so far it feels really nice. Before we dive into anything new, again, I'm gonna just go in with a little bit of the Huda Tantour and do a little bit of pre-contouring. I am not using a primer today because I really just want to see how foundation lays on top of that moisturizer. So that's the only thing that we have as like sort of a base. But now I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting, and this is one of the new items. So this is from Hourglass. This is their Vanish Airbrush Concealer. I have not tried any of Hourglass's like color liquid or cream products. I've only tried their powders, so I was so excited to try this. This packaging is stunning. The bottle is like a matte finish, and then the top is like this beautiful like deep chocolate chrome. I got the shade Birch Vanilla, and I went through and swatched a ton of shades. I believe this is, I don't know if this is the lightest one they have, but it was the lightest one they had in store. So I'm just gonna apply that underneath the eyes and do a little bit of highlighting with this. This is a really nice shade though. That concealer lays so nicely. It has a good amount of coverage. It's very natural looking. I hope that I hope that this like continues to sit well, but that is maybe one of the best concealers I've tried this month. That's really pretty. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I was not sure how I was gonna feel about that. Okay, next thing we are gonna do is go in with foundation. This is new from Makeup Forever. This is their Reboot foundation. It is supposed to brighten, smooth, firm, hydrate, and even out your skin. All day long brightening, 24-hour smoothing, 24-hour firming, and 24-hour hydration. I really wanted to try this out. and they had it in store. I picked up the shade Y218. This was one of those things that I went through and like I had to swatch about 10 million different shades, try and find mine. But I think this one will be good. So this is what the color looks like. It might be a little orangey, but on the face it looks pretty good. So I wanted to try this out too because it reminded me a little bit of that like Shiseido foundation that has a similar concept where it was basically supposed to like keep refreshing itself. And I've liked Makeup Forever foundations in the past, so I wanted to give this one a try. This is a super dewy formula. It was very like liquidy when I pumped it out, if you can kind of see on the back of my hand. And it is dewy, so if you're someone who has oily skin or you prefer more of a matte look, this is probably not going to be for you. You could always mattify it with a primer, or I'm sure when I put powder on it, it will definitely take down that dew a little bit, but I love dewy foundations, so I'm all about that. This is really beautiful. You guys, I have been trying so many good foundations recently. It's insane. Everyone is stepping up their game and they're just bringing out great formulas. Now this is from Sephora, this is Makeup Forever, so it's not as affordable as some of those drugstore ones that I have been trying. But what I've been noticing with them is that by the end of the day, my skin starts to get dry and the foundation does start to look a little bit cakey. Not the whole day, not when I first apply it, it's like 8 hours later. So, you know, at that point, it's probably time to take off the makeup anyway, but if this foundation can keep me looking hydrated, cannot kind of get to that cakey stage, that would be really awesome. So I will keep you guys updated. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do sort of a breakdown of all the foundations I've been trying recently towards the end of the month, because there's been a lot of new ones and I'm not really sure which one's my favorite, but this one is really nice. Okay, we're gonna hop into eyes now. I have a few new products that we're gonna try, but first I'm gonna start by priming with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Nothing new here. And then I'm just gonna pop into this ColourPop So Jaded palette, and I'm just gonna lay a really light transition shade down just to get us started. Okay, so now that we have that sort of like just a really light transition shade, I'm gonna try out something new. This is from Marc Jacobs. These are their Sequins Glam Glitter Liquid Eyeshadows. I picked up the shade Moonstone, number 76. I saw these online and I thought they looked so beautiful. I really do like a nice like liquid eyeshadow, and this one seems like I could wear this like every day. I'm not really sure how pigmented these are or like how much you can build them, but this is what the shade looks like on the back of my hand. It kind of shifts from pink to gold. It's really beautiful. So we're just gonna pop a little bit of that on the center of my lids. Ooh, okay, that's pigmented. And I'm just gonna blend it out with my finger. This is a gorgeous color. Now sometimes I find with these like liquid sequin shades that they'll kind of irritate my eyes, so I'll let you know if that happens throughout the video, but so far it feels fine. This is beautiful on its own. I actually don't know like how much it's picking up on camera because it's pretty subtle, but you do just get like a very nice like a little bit of shimmer. This would be gorgeous on top of another metallic also, like as a topper. I really like this. Now these are more expensive because it's Marc Jacobs. You can definitely get more affordable options from like Pixie. I've tried out some of those, talked about them on Insta and here a few times, but That's a gorgeous formula. Next, we're gonna line the eyes, and I did go a little Charlotte Tilbury crazy in this video because I really wanted to try out a bunch of her products. I've never tested, actually I've tried one palette, but this is the product that most caught my eye. This is her Pillow Talk eyeliner. And the reason it caught my eye is because I used to have a liner like this color from Tarte. It was my favorite eyeliner. I just felt like it really made my green eyes pop, and I think it got discontinued. I've never been able to find it again. And then when I saw this, I was like, that is exactly the same sort of color. I gotta have that. So here we go. So full transparency, this is the only item in this haul that I've actually used before because I literally could not wait to try this out. And this is like the third or fourth time that I've used it, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like a really beautiful plum shade, and it's pretty matte. I would say there's like a little bit of shimmer in it, but not much. It's really beautiful. If you have green eyes, you definitely need to check this out. But I mean, like, if you have any color eyes, this is gorgeous. And it's really easy to apply. You can also always take a brush and sort of like smudge it out. I like it just sort of like very subtly winged out. I think it looks really, really nice. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this eyeliner. We are going to next just pop back into that concealer a little bit and just brighten up the inner corners one more time, and then we'll set the face with powder. And actually that foundation has sort of settled down. It's become much more of a matte finish. It's almost looking a little powdery, not in a bad way, but it's like definitely not as dewy. Honestly, I kind of think I like this concealer better without powdering it, but it still looks pretty nice. But I think I actually preferred it without putting any powder on it. But that is kind of nice for the days where you like just want concealer and you want to go really fast. I'm gonna pop on a little bit of mascara and then I'll be right back. Okay, mascara is on, and I'm gonna also quickly just finish up the rest of the like face, blush, bronzer, highlight. I'm gonna bronze with this Revlon Skin Lights bronzer. This one's in the shade Sun-Kissed Beam. For blush, I'm going to mix the two shades in this Physicians Formula palette, the sort of peachy and the terracotta shade. And then for highlight, we're going to dip into the Rach Loves palette, and I am going to take the shade Lace and apply that to my cheeks. Okay, and now we finished the face. So we've got a few different lip items to use. I am gonna start with this. This is a little Pat McGrath Labs Mini Lip Fetish Balm Trio. I really wanted to try this, but honestly, I don't know why I bought this because it was $25 for 3 mini lip balms. That's kind of a lot, but you know, here we are. Also, this is definitely going to get sequins everywhere. But I have never tried anything from Pat McGrath, and this was in the little checkout aisle, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And these are just like beautiful. Even just the packaging. Like, first off, the fact that they come in sequins is so pretty and extra. And then this is what the little mini lip balms look like. They're gorgeous. I love these. We've got 3 shades. We have just like a clear lip balm. Then we've got one that's a little more nude. This looks like a lipstick. Like, it doesn't look very sheer to me, but we'll see. And then a little one that's a little bit deeper. So I'm gonna swatch both of the lip balms on my lips so you guys can see. This one's in the shade Blow Up. This is nice. I like this. This is something like keep in your purse because it is a pretty sheer color, but it does have pigment and it feels really, really nice on the lips. Okay, and then this one is the shade Flesh number 3. They are tiny though, so I kind of felt like I was gonna like break it. I love this shade. Okay, you know what? These were worth it. These are really, really cute. I love these colors. I think honestly I'm gonna put all 3 of these in my purse because this is like a great shade range. You've got a clear bomb for a day if you're wearing no makeup, a little bit of a lighter color, and then a little bit of a darker color. So you can really change it up for all situations. Okay, now the other lip products that we have, this is more of like a intense lip look, like a full lip look. We've got the Charlotte Tilbury Original Pillow Talk Lip Liner. This is her lip cheat pencils and it's in the shade Pillow Talk. This is a lip liner that everyone's like, this is the best lip liner ever. And I've never had it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if it's the best lip liner ever. And I have to say, I do really like this. This is like the lip liner shade that I love to wear. This is a great color for you to like very easily sort of overline the lips without it looking crazy. I like this. And I only own one other lip liner, so I feel like it's not a bad investment to have another one. Just kind of shake things up. Next, we are gonna go in with a lipstick, also from Charlotte Tilbury. This is one of her hot lips. I could not pass this up because look at how stunning this packaging is. I don't know if you can tell, but there's little like stars and shooting stars all over it and it's so gorgeous. This one is in the shade JK Magic, which is also why I bought it because this is the lipstick she created for JK Rowling and it's so beautiful. That's what it looks like. It's a really, really pretty, just like nude shade. So it's also gonna be something I can wear all the time, but like I'm a Harry Potter nerd, so I had to buy it. This mixed with the Pillow Talk lip liner is such a nice shade. I love this lipstick. It's so pretty and I'm definitely gonna keep it forever just because the packaging is stunning on it. And then the last lip item we're gonna do is add a little bit of a gloss. This is from Fenty. This is one of her gloss bombs. She came out with, I believe, 3 more shades. I have the very first like original one that's just like the universal, but I thought this one was gorgeous. This one is in the shade Sweet Mouth and it's a much lighter pink shade, and I really like a gloss that is lighter so that it kind of lightens and brightens the lips. So we're gonna just add this on top of the lipstick. Whoa, kind of a lot. It just almost looks like a clear gloss, but then it adds a bit of that pink iridescence. This is such a pretty shade. I love lip glosses. I'm kind of obsessed. We know this. But these ones from Fenty are really, really good. They add a lot of shine to the lips. They're not plumping, but like because they are so bright and shiny, they do sort of give the illusion that your lips look bigger. But they're so comfortable to wear. They look really glossy and thick, but they're not. They're very lightweight, and yeah, I really, really like this. All right, you guys, this is the final look. I'm actually really happy with like all of those products. I don't think any of them were duds. I've been on a roll recently with trying out new products. I'm very intrigued by this foundation because when I put it on, it was very almost serum-like. That's kind of how the texture was, and it was very liquidy, very dewy. And it sort of dried down to this like almost matte looking foundation. Like it almost got a little powdery, not in a bad way, but I was just not expecting that. So once I applied like a little bit of setting spray too, it sort of came back to its more dewy look, but I am gonna like keep testing this out for the rest of the day because I am very curious to see how this wears. It looks beautiful on the skin, but I was sort of like shook by how it ended up drying down. I think I am in love with the concealer and the eyeshadow. I really hope this doesn't start irritating my eyes. Normally it would have happened by now, so I think we're pretty safe with this, but this concealer is really nice so far. Concealers do take me a few times. Like, I have to use them a few times before I really know. But so far so good. So if you're not very picky about concealer but you kind of want to splurge, this is a good one. These are beautiful. You don't even have to get this shade. There's a bunch of other shades. And if you want something that's a little special and has just like a little bit of extra pizzazz to it, these are gorgeous. This would be such a cute like Valentine's Day gift. This video is gonna go up after Valentine's Day, so never mind. But any sort of like gift for your friends, you know, throw in one of these and like a cute little lip gloss or something. That would be so cute. Oh, I love that. Everything that I've tried from Charlotte Tilbury, I am loving. I love both the pencils. They're both a great formula. I've honestly used both of them before. Like I said, I like the Pillow Talk lip liner. I love the eyeliner. I've been wearing it like every time I do my eyes. This lipstick is just gorgeous. Like, it's just so beautiful. It's my new favorite. And pleasantly surprised with these Pat McGrath lip things, because I was like, okay, for $25 for 3 of these better be good. And I actually love the formula. These are really cute. Really like that. I think that's everything that I tried, and like I said, I'm very happy with all of my purchases, so that's really exciting. I will keep you guys updated throughout like later in the month if I'm still using these products or if anything kind of ended up being a fail. I will let you know. But yeah, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Thanks for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe because I come out with 2 videos every week, normally on Mondays and Fridays. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys again very soon.